Hi, this is Carl from Kraken Coffee, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Aeropress using the inverted method. So I've got all of the bits assembled and ready to go. My kettle there is boiled already and it's just simmering away nicely. I've got my brewing chamber, the plunger and my funnel. This is my filter screen and a paper filter. I've got all my preparation done. My Machu Picchu coffee is ground and ready to go. That's on quite a coarse grind setting, and I weighed out about 18 grams of that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to pre-wet my filter. Doing this just helps it to stay in the filter screen a little bit easier. But it also washes away any bleaching flavours that may still be there from manufacturing process. So first things first, I'm going to attach the brewing chamber onto the plunger with one hand like that. Then you want to just pop the funnel on top and dump the coffee straight in there. Wicked. Alright, so we're all good to go. Because I'm going to be pouring into this container quite quickly after it's brewed, I'm going to start preheating it now, just so it can warm right through. The flavour profiles of coffee are going to change as it cools down, so I want the hot coffee to be hitting as warm a surface as possible, just to retain that flavour that I was looking for originally. So when I pour into the chamber, I'm not going to pour straight up to the top. I'm going to pour just above the line of the coffee here, in an effort to saturate all of the grounds, make sure that there's no dry clumps in there, and also just to let give the coffee a chance to absorb a little bit of the water before the brewing starts. I've just realised, oh yeah, there it is. I was missing this. Okay, so I'm not going to time this. Usually I would use a timer, but I'm holding a camera, so give me a break. Alright, so just give that a little mix and just make sure that all the grounds are saturated, and then you want to pour right up to the top. Some people do like to weigh the water as they're pouring it, so that they can accurately maintain a consistent brew ratio, I suppose. But I think that the Aeropress was made to be a little bit foolproof, to be honest with you. You can be as picky as you like, but for me it brews a decent cup of coffee. Notice I didn't mix it again as I poured it up to the top. Some people like to, some people don't. I honestly think that if you think that it makes a world of difference, then you probably need to get out more. Okay, so next step is, after about 30 seconds I will flip this over and get it ready for plunging. You notice I already dumped out the water that was warming that up. I'm also just going to warm my cup up right now. So the overall brewing process for me, for my taste and how I like it, it depends on which coffee I'm using for sure, but in this instance probably around about 60 seconds, being a minute. So as I push down, it's going to be quite a gentle push. I'm applying weight to the top, yeah, but not too much. I could press down as hard as I can and it would just kind of piss out everywhere, so I'm just going to apply a gentle, consistent weight to the top, and you'll see that it slowly slides down. And what I'm going to be doing here is extracting around about 200 millilitres of coffee. I think you can buy kind of better containers to pour your Aeropress into, but for me this works okay. And I'm going to stop it there just before we reach the final bit, just because if I squeeze all the crap out there, then you do actually end up with a little bit of bitterness in your cup. So you can see I've got about 200 millilitres. For me, just through trial and error, I like to kind of water this down up to around about 300, and that'll make me maybe like 2 mugs of coffee if I'm sharing. And then pour, get rid of the water, and then pour and serve on a wooden board like a pro. Thanks, bye.